Joseph YouTube, welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chisha Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Another woman goes on TikTok to complain about the father of her children. Surprise. Let's see what she has to say. Let's get it.
I'm about to go on a mini rant, so if you don't want to listen to it, then please, scroll away. But I had one of my baby fathers, okay, and messaged me about my son's
One of your baby fathers.
attendance because I added his name so that he can be a part. I get a question like, oh, why is this? This is excessive. This is ridiculous. I know I may not do anything right. Okay, I know I fail in a lot of areas. But y'all little $200, $300, $400 of child support a month don't do nothing. Nothing. Okay? It don't help me pick up the kids. It don't help me drop them off. It don't help me rest. It don't help nobody take care of the house while I'm sick. Every sickness, every illness, every time I haven't felt good, every time I was throwing up in the house, I have not had nobody else to just come in. And y'all out here with these child support mentalities. And granted, I have a love-hate relationship with the child support system. I understand that it's taxed. I understand. I don't like how they do the men as well. But let me tell you how I don't like how the men do the men. Okay? Y'all have this mentality like y'all don't have to do anything. Like it's our responsibility. You live in another state or you live somewhere else. Okay, you sleep when you want to sleep. You're tired, you come home, you take a nap. If you want to go out, if you want to do something, if you want to clean the house, everything's on your schedule. Okay, I don't have that.
You should have stayed married, ma'am. But what's likely is you quit on your marriage and didn't want to work on it.
I just don't really want to do that. That's just too much work.
I'm going to play this video. I have to say something real quick. This is important. Andrew Tate said something in a podcast. I believe it was the one with Just Pearly Things. By the way, to those of you out here who are looking at his situation right now, and I've acknowledged it after I've seen some videos, specifically the one of him talking about how he carried his business. I acknowledge that, hey, he did some things that were wrong, obviously. And I said, if I see any evidence, I'll call it out. For a while there, I was like, nah, you're not just going to get me to believe these women, because I don't believe Vice. I don't believe all these women coming out with allegations. I do not. I refuse to support a publication like Vice who believes that we failed Amber Heard. They don't like men. Specifically, this society doesn't like masculine men. Back into my point and why it's related to this lady complaining about her man. Andrew Tate in a podcast said something that was very, 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 very true. And I've never heard anyone word it the way he did, which is why it's important people separate value people bring from things they may disagree with that person's in life. Today's mentality and most mentality that most people have is, if I don't agree with you in every aspect of your life, then you are a terrible person. I don't think that's how people grow and learn. But anyways, he said something in regards to child support and women who were complaining about men not taking care of their kids, specifically not being very involved or being not very nice or present or cooperative with the mother of their children. And he said, listen, if you're out here disrespecting your husband out on TikTok, talking shit like this woman is, then a man won't be obligated and really won't have any motivation to want to do his absolute best to take care of his child. He may want to do that, but it's definitely not going to make it very easy for you because men value respect. I thought about how real that is when I see these women who go online, and there are people that know these women who can put the dots together and can say, hey, she's talking about such and such. Oh, look, your ex-wife is on TikTok. She's complaining about you again, talking about you. The fact that she can do this and shame the father of one of the fathers of her children shows me that she has no respect for the father of her child. And if that man understands that and you continue to disrespect him, you can be assured that you're going to have a very difficult time. As Andrew Tate stated, and I agreed on that podcast, with working with that man and him going the extra mile to help you out. Yes, respect means that much to men. Go back into this video.
Little people that dictate everything around me. Okay, you don't have to leave your job every 5 minutes because you get 15 goddamn phone calls a day from the schools. You don't have to take every break and every lunch hour that you have dealing with children and referrals and hearings and IEPs. So don't question me on what I do. You don't have to sacrifice where you live. You don't have to sacrifice what you want to do and what you aspire to give your children the best that they can possibly have. You don't have to do all of that. You don't lose sleep for days at a time, for years. What can you do? Move. Help. You go pick up the kids. You answer some phone calls from the referrals. You go talk to them. You take them out. You spend extra money for all the extra stuff that they need and go pick them up and take them to their dental appointments and to their eye exams and to their doctor's appointments and to their surgeries and to every other appointment that they have, because there's like 50 of them. And still try to work and live out your dreams. And to the men, you text me WYD one more time and I'm doing all of this stuff and you didn't get an attitude because I don't respond to you. You offer to pay one of my bills or take my kids somewhere, then we'll talk.
Y'all doing that? That's crazy, bro. First comment here, we're just going straight to the comments, man. That's some BS if I ever heard it. First comment here says, baby, you need to stop blaming. Get a good man. You are gorgeous. Look me up, baby. Yeah, we have a simp here shooting a shot. Simps, man. Simps are funnies because they see a woman like this. They just see how attractive she is to them. And they're ready to take care of another man's kids. That's beta male shit. 2 men. You don't know how many baby daddies she's had, but a simp will do it. A simp will get it done, right? If you see a woman and you think she's decent looking, just know that there's a reason why that woman is older. I'm talking about an older woman who you look at, like decent looking, you look kind of. Just know there's a reason why that woman is older and single and is dating. Next comment from another woman says, my ex-husband asked if the kids were still sick before he agreed to take them for his weekend. Iro emoji. Another person here says, thank you, I agree. And what's worse is when yours doesn't keep a job long enough to even collect child support. Sounds like you have great taste in men who you allow to impregnate you. Next here, another woman says, and I'm working on getting parental rights terminated on my ex-husband, so I'll never get a dime after that, but it's worth it. So let me get this straight. This woman this woman is complaining about the lack of effort that her ex-husband is giving to help take care of the kids, but at the same time is fighting to terminate his parental rights. I actually wanted to say she's probably fighting for full custody, but I thought, you know what? Maybe that's not the case. Bam. Listen, guys, nothing new, same old shit here on the Coffee Pod. As always, I'm curious to know what you guys think. Leave your comments down below. I appreciate you for checking out another episode of the Coffee Pod. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.